Hello, NeXT community. I wanted to show you something pretty cool here. And I'm just waiting for it to finish booting. I'm definitely going to start selling these new Raspberry Pi ultra wide Zulu 2025 cards. And they'll be preloaded with your choice of NeXT 3.3 or OpenStep 4.2 and apps. I'll have them available on my eBay store. Now, a lot of you wonder, how close was NeXT's hardware to the Apple hardware in parallel at the time? And so there's quite a few similarities. So much so that I'm going to show you something that's probably going to blow people's minds if they don't know about it. And a lot of people don't realize this. But one of my customers, and I've sold quite a few packages for them in the past, had a little company called Quix. And they created a product called Daydream, and Simon Schubig is probably one of the most amazing developers ever, in my opinion. And so a few years back, I used to require this little app called Daydream, okay? And it was what they came up with, and they actually had to stop making Daydream because I think Apple was upset about this. And you'll see why in a minute. But the way that Daydream initially worked is you have, NeXT are pretty sophisticated. And they have a little DSP 56001 chip up here, right? So it's a digital signal processor chip. So Simon was able to come up with a little dongle, and they wrote the software that would allow them, I believe it was just a two-man shop, to do something really amazing. So I've launched Daydream, and I talked to him and I said, do you think we could, would you be able to rewrite Daydream so we wouldn't need the Apple dongle? And he said, yeah, I think so. And so years later, he was able to rewrite it. And with any luck, we're going to find out here in a minute if it's going to work. So now what you're seeing here will blow people's minds. As you can see, I've got it set up and it says Daydream, and he changed the name to Dark Matter. Now, what's really cool about Dark Matter is you're now on a Macintosh, people. You see how fast that is? And let's see what it's saying here. Not be found. Okay. And I believe you can run up to system 855. I think by default, I've got system 7.1 here. We should be getting a happy Mac symbol. Yeah, I thought I'd put this one out there because it's always a neat one to see. And I installed this with permission on all of the images that I sent out. So your NeXT is not running this in emulation. It's booting up as a Macintosh. And so that kind of tells you, maybe Steve did have something in plan, in his mind. And about this Mac, and there you go. Right? It says it's a Macintosh LC. Now, I believe, I could get it to boot back, but I have to remember the commands because it's been